Well, y'all, I wanted to plant some of those bulbs in this pot. And look at here, I've got onions coming up. I don't remember planting onions here. Or they're garlic chives or whatever you want to call them. And I've even got a mint coming up in here. Because I had the pot next to the mint over there. And evidently seeds fell in this pot. It seems like the roots of these onions are kind of entwined with this peppermint plant. I saw that coming up in the middle and I said, well, what in the world is that, you know? But I for sure want to plant this one because it's trying so hard to bloom. And the poor bloom is not opened yet. And I need to get them in the ground. I can't just leave them in this bag forever. So what is that? Oh, that's my old bulb that I took to the store. But there's my peppermint plant. I can plant that in another pot. Because I've got to dig all these peppermint plants up out of these pots. Because they've been there for several years. And I know they're root bound by now. And these onions or garlic chives are... They must have been in the compost because they're way down. When I put compost in this pot, it must have had some garlic chives or spring onion seeds in it, because I've certainly got onions or garlic chives. I'm not sure which. I think it's garlic chives myself, because I know I planted some one year. I got a clump of them there and they don't want to come up. I could plant those somewhere else, but I got a whole tub full of these already. So we'll see. Got leaves falling down in there. But that's okay, they'll turn to... And I'm just mixing the dirt up with the leaves that fell in the top. Ooh, ear itches. See what it says about planting that. It's an Amaryllis Red Tiger. It says after flowering, remove and cut back foliage to promote next year's growth. So I don't know, maybe you're supposed to. Oh, I'm sweating, y'all. And this is the white amaryllis. This is a white one. And this is the pink looking one. So I may put all 4 of them in this pot. It doesn't say anything about spacing. Yeah, it doesn't say, so I guess it might be all right to plant them all together. Don't want to get them too deep because I want to add a little bit of soil to it. I was going to add some compost to it. Well, that one's come too far over. And it says to plant them in partial shade or full sun to partial shade, it said. But I might try to remove these after they bloom like it said and trim them back, and I guess maybe you can store them to the next year. This is some good compost right here. It's even got worms in it. Come from a compost pile. So it should be good. Then I might sprinkle just a little bit of this in there. Now all I need to do is water it in and put it right over here. Oh. Here's where I put it, right here. Little buddy, right where I want to put the tripod. But I got them right there. Let me go get me a little bit of compost tea to water it with. I got one of my buckets that catches the compost tea from my pots. I mean, it don't hurt to have the leaves in there, but I really don't want the leaves poured in the pot. It all breaks down to compost anyway. And I'm going to have leaves falling in it where it's sitting, so it doesn't matter. Just water them in good because it's got holes in the bottom of the pot. You might say that's nasty water, but it's good water for this. It's like feeding it fertilizer. Yeah, and I'll have to watch because I'll end up with peppermint in there. See, my peppermint's coming up. But I know it's root bound in there. So I need to dump it out, break it apart, and put some of the peppermint back in. Because it doesn't grow good if it's too crowded and it gets root bound. It'll kill your plants when they get root bound. So there you go. That's me planting my amaryllis. I think it's going to be pretty. But see, you know, I've got the peppermint there that I need to put. I had the tripod tilted too much. And it got it off balance, so it wanted to fall over with me. But yeah, I've got a peppermint plant there I need to put in a pot. I got these onions or garlic chives I need to put somewhere. You know, I've got a whole tub of them around back. And I don't use garlic chives that much, so that one tub is plenty. So I think I'm going to keep these little things, because if I dig up my bulbs, that way I'll know which one is which. I guess after they bloom, you dig them up and store them for the next year, I guess. I don't know. I've never dug up the bulbs. I usually just leave them in the ground. And let them come up the next year, because usually they're perennials. And I made a mess up here on my porch. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. Let's see if I can find a pot. I might go ahead and stick that in it. Well, I don't have a pot fixed right now to put that in. But yeah, I'll put that little sprig in another pot, and that'll be another peppermint plant. And like I said, I've got to get these other peppermint pots that have been here for a couple of years. I need to just dump them, take all of it apart, separate the big plants that are so root bound, because I know there's nothing but roots in the bottom of that bucket, that pot right there. That one right there, that round one, it's probably nothing but roots in the bottom, and they get overcrowded. They don't grow very well. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And these daylilies, or the lilies that I bought, these are going to go out in the rock garden out there in front with my daffodils and some other stuff. Well, we can go on out there and go ahead and plant these. I've already planted those, so, and I didn't put my gloves on. But I got daylilies coming up. But some of them didn't survive. Either the ground moles ate them or something. So I'm just going to fill in some places with these daylilies. I don't know if they don't get enough water over this direction or what. I know they get sun in the afternoon. Sun may get too hot on them, I don't know. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing over here. think I'm going to put these wood chips down in the bottom of this hole. That'll help keep the moisture in. And I'll go get some compost tea to put on there. But a lot of my daylilies are coming up that survived. And they do spread, so. I'll put some of these pink ones over here a little further. Three of these. Yeah. I'm sweating, y'all. And I figure if this lives here, my bulb should. The ground is still wet from the last time it rained. Grow bad. But I gotta come out here and get the weeds out of here. But I want to get these bulbs in the ground first. Because those bulbs won't survive very long in a bag. You got to put them in the ground. So there I go. I got some lilies planted, and I got amaryllis planted. But I've got lilies coming up all over the rest of it. It's just this corner here that they were kind of bare. So I needed to put something else in there. So with that, I'm going to bid y'all a good day. I hope it helped you a little bit if you bought irises or lilies or amaryllis or anything, don't leave them in the bag. Get them in the ground. They want to grow, but they'll just die if you leave them in the bag. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye now. Love y'all.